running.
There is blood, gore, hence violent nudity. Just want to make sure my audio is okay.
Sup, everybody?
Hello!
Welcome back to Digital Woods Tabletop.
Yeah!
More Warhammer 40k.
And a 1,000-point game! Yay!
Yeah, you're playing Necrons?
I am playing Necrons, and you were playing what, orcs? No,
yeah.
it must be Tyranids.
Always Tyranids. Fresh off getting my butt kicked for the first time by my brother. Oh well.
On to get my butt kicked, probably again. But I have some new models this time around, so hopefully it'll go well for me.
So do I.
Alright, well.
See you in the army intro video. If you don't want to see that, just stick with us. We'll go straight into the combat. If you're interested in what our armies are, check out the pregame video.
Yep.
And then we'll go over everything. Beyond that, see you at the table.
Yep.
Alright, so rolling to seize the initiative. Hopefully I get it. Woo! It's a 1.
I didn't.
Alright, so starting with Tyranids turn 1 then.
Okay, for Tyranid turn 1, my Carnifex and the group of warriors have both moved up. They're allotted 6 inches. Moving on to this side, this Carnifex has moved up, it's allotted 6 inches, and the warriors have moved into kind of a conga line to keeping control of Objective 3, which is one of my actual objectives for my overall goal, which I need to secure Objective 3, Objective 1, and kill a character, which unfortunately the only character I can kill on the enemy team is their HQ unit, the Warlord. Meanwhile, my 2 flying Hive Tyrants have synchronized their flight patterns and are in this general area to attack. Yeah, whichever one they choose to do attack.
Alright, on to your psychic phase.
Oh, true. Okay, and mysterious objective number 5 here, we rolled a 3, which means it is a Skyfire Nexus. On objective 3, it reveals a 1, which means it's sabotaged and might explode at the end of my turn.
Unlikely.
Over here at objective 4, we have a 5, which is a Scatterfield. And objective number 2 is a 1, which is also sabotaged.
Goodie!
Alright, on to my psychic phase. I am rolling for my warp charge count that I get. I rolled a 4, plus my 4 I get from my 2 psychers, so
Damn.
I get 8 total.
Okay, well.
So I'm going to start with this Flying Hive Tyrant. You'll be using Warp Blast into your Canoptic Spider. I'm sorry, Warp Lance into the Canoptic Spider. That is a Warp Charge count of 2. I'll be using 4 dice. I'm looking 4 and up to succeed. Double 6s mean that I peril. And I do not succeed. I only have 1 success. I needed 2.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
It's good news for me. What else you doing?
Alright, I will cast the Horror from my HQ Flying Hive Tyrant. And I will be casting the Horror onto this unit right here. This group of regular warriors.
Alright.
And I'll be using 2 dice for that. Again, looking for 4 ups, double 6s peril. I got 1 success, that's all I need to make it go off.
Alright. Alright, so attempting to deny the witch for the horror.
Did you succeed?
I succeed!
With that 1/6.
Yay!
Alright, my last 2 of my psychic abilities. I will be casting Paroxysm on that far warrior unit right there next to the spiders.
Alright.
And again, 4 ups to succeed, double 6s peril. And I do not succeed at all, so nothing happens during the psychic phase.
Alrighty then.
Okay, as Tyranid shooting phase, turn 1, My flying high Tyrant here is going to fire his miasmic cannon right at the Canoptic Spider, centering on the center of the model. Alright. And see if it scatters anywhere. Nope, direct hit.
Aw.
Alright. And it's one shot, wounding on 2s. So it's a wound.
Alright. Gots to make my save. Yay! Made my 3-up save.
Alright, my next thing for shooting is my HQ Flying High Tyrant's going to fire its Twin Link Devourers into the Canoptic Spider. 6 shots, re-rolling because of Twin Link. Hitting on 3s. No need for re-rolls, all hits.
Nice.
Wounding on 2s.
4s.
Wounding on 4s.
For this tough 4.
Wounding on 4s. No wounds.
Yay!
Alright, well that ends my shooting phase.
Are you running anyone?
Yep. I'll run my Carnifex. He runs 5 inches. I'll run my Warriors. They run 1 inch.
Aw, they tripped.
I'll run this Carnifex. Run 6 inches, and those Warriors will stay there for objective secure. Alright, at the end of my turn, these is where the Carnifex and the Warriors ended up after their running phase. I have gotten rid of my Assassinate special mission, because it was only one target I could assassinate. I did succeed in securing Objective 3, which is Sabotage, so I will now find out if it explodes. It needs a 1 to explode. I got a 3, it does not explode.
And because I'm sitting on one as well, I will check to see if mine explodes. Mine does not explode. Yay! Useful little buggers, aren't they?
End of Tyranid, turn 1.
Alright, so Necron, turn 1, after the movement phase. This is where everyone lands up. The Immortals there kind of just stayed in the building, connected to that one point there to hold it. They tilted a little bit just to get their guns out to hopefully light this Hive Tyrant up. My Warriors have moved up to just get a better shot and move towards the other end of the board. The Scarabs are moving up, hoping, beyond hope, that this guy falls so they can eat it. My Spider is just sticking around holding that point, and my Bikes have moved up to get some good shots in. My Warrior group here has moved towards the objective here, which has been revealed by my Lich Guard to be a Skyfire Nexus. Yay! Unfortunately, the group that discovered it have no guns. Well, except for, I think, this guy, but I'll find that out in a bit. So hopefully they can swap out with my Warriors soon. Outside of that, the objectives that I rolled up for this turn are Supremacy. I have to hold at least double the amount of objectives, or points, as Scott, which I currently am with 2 versus his 1. Now 3. Yay, counting. Second objective I rolled up is secure objective 3, which is way over there. So, alright. That'll be difficult to get to. And the last one I got was Reclaim and Recapture. It's a special Necron objective, which I have to hold all of the odd numbered objective points, which there's 1, there's 5, and we all know where 3 is over there. So, that's going to be a bit difficult. I might get rid of that one at the end of my turn. One more note. During the movement phase, I was able to create another scarab swarm through my canoptic spider. And unfortunately, during the manufacture process, it sustained a wound. Sad. Oh well, on to shooting phase. Alright, so Necron shooting phase. Unfortunately, the big group of Necron warriors here can't all shoot into the flying hive tyrant. Only 6 of them can right here. So that's going to be 9 shots because 3 of them are within 12 inches. So hitting on 6s because snap firing because it's flying. And that's 3. Sweet. That's not terrible. And then 6s to wound. I lost one. Oh, it was a 6 on the ground. Alright, so 1 wound. Hopefully that brings it down. Do you save?
3 up armor.
Yeah, 1 3-up armor, go. No,
You do not.
takes a wound.
Oh.
Reminder, grounding test is at the end of the phase.
Okay, you're doing the build-up method.
Yes.
Alright, so I need to change that dice later so it shows a 1. Alright, next is my tomb blades right here. They're all going to fire at the flying hive tyrant as well. Hitting on 6s because snapfire. Hold on, let me get these out of here. Get. Alright, so hitting on 6s. 2. I think I heard something. I'm not sure what it was. 3 attacks. Make a hit. God damn it. Thank you, Tom. I entirely forgot Twin Linked again. Alright, and wounding on 5s this time because they have the better version of the standard Necron blaster. 1 wound.
Again, 3-up armor.
Made it. Alright, so only did 1 wound to that one. Onto the other side of the board. Alright, now on to this shooting spree. My warriors, all of them, are going to shoot at this flying hive tyrant. They are all within 12, so they all get to shoot twice, resulting in a ridiculous fistful of dice. So 20 shots hitting on 6s. Woo! Alright, that's 1, 2, 3. Whoop, motherfucker. 4. Looks like just 4. So wounding on 6s. 1 wound. I'm noticing a pattern here.
3-up armor save.
Made it. Alright, and lastly are my immortals. They're gonna have 10 shots. Alright, lastly are my immortals firing twice, because they're all within 12 inches as well, into this flying hive tyrant. Hooray! Whoop. Drop dice don't unfortunately count. And... oh, no hits. They would have been hitting on 6s as well, because snap shooting. So, that's all the damage I'm doing for this shooting phase, as nothing else can shoot. So, does it fall down?
And you get a 3-up. Nope.
Oh.
Remains in the air.
Damn. I was really hoping. Oh well. On to... No, I'm not going to be running anyone this turn. So, that is the end of Necron's turn 1. Alright, so end of my turn, turn 1. Supremacy, how many points do I get from it? Glorious D3. Yay. 2 points. Shiny. And I'm going to be dropping Reclaim and Recapture because, nah, I just don't want it. And lastly, does this explode? No.
Does mine explode? Yes.
It does.
Okay, so when a sabotage goes off, any units within 3 inches of the explosion take 1d6 points of damage, hits, I should say. AP nothing, strength 4. And how many hits do my guys have to take? 3. So, armor saves.
No, roll the wound.
Oh, roll the wound.
Yeah, it has a strength value, so you have to do the wounding first.
Okay. I'm looking for 4-ups.
Yep, 4v4.
Alright, so 4s wound my guys. 2 wounds. Cool.
And you have the 4 armor.
Yep. 4-up armor save, go. Yeah! Nothing happens. Other than a pretty light.
Boof! Nothing. Alright. In that case, on to Tyranids turn 2.
Alright, for Tyranid turn 2 movement, my Carnifex has moved slightly into the center of the street here, and the warriors have moved up, keeping their 6-inch kind of marching orders. On the other side, this Carnifex has moved within 2 inches of the first Necron warrior, easy charge range, and these warriors have moved in with a 9-inch charge attempt coming their way later. Meanwhile, the 2 flying hive tyrants have flown over here, avoiding that nice, juicy Skyfire Nexus.
Aww.
My HQ, however, as they flew over, vector striked at the Necroptic Spider.
Canoptic.
Close. Canoptic Spider.
Yeah.
And this flying hive tyrant has vector striked this unit of warriors right here, weakening them before the melee. So without further ado,
Psychic phase.
no, vector strikes.
Oh yeah, vector strikes.
I just went over that.
Yeah.
Alright, so for my HQ vector strike, how many hits do I get on your Canoptic Spider? 1.
Do you want to just roll the other one right now? Just to...
Alright, sure, yeah. Alright, the other hive tyrant, how many I get on your group of warriors? 3.
Cool. Alright.
So I went kind of the opposite way, but alright. So for my hitting on the spider,
Your strength 6 versus tough 6. So, forced to wound.
force wound. Do I wound your spider with my vector strike? Yes.
Congrats!
And it ignores armor, ignores cover. So,
It just takes a wound. It's now
if you
2
had-
wounds.
If you had invul or feel no pain, you would be able to roll those.
Yes.
But you don't have either one of those.
Nah.
So spider takes a wound.
Yep.
And now for the 3 onto the warriors. This is I'm hitting on 3s.
You're wounding
They're-
on 2s.
Automatically
automatically
hit, so I'm wounding on 2s. Alright.
They're tough 4.
Alright. So wounding on 2s. All wounds.
Yep. So that is 3. I keep wanting to say reincarnation. It's not that.
Reanimation.
Reanimation protocols.
Yes.
There are 4 ups, I do believe.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Since they are not insta-death blows.
Alright, so 3 4-up reanimation protocols. Woo! Oh.
2 dice. 1 survive.
1 survived, but 2 die.
You want to take your winning dice?
Yeah, I do. Alright, would you mind just grabbing the 2 up front?
I kind of do, because that's my charging range there, Sparky.
Oh.
And Vector Strike is randomly allocated anyway.
Oh, alright. Well, in that case, 1, 2, 3.
10.
You need D10.
I was. giving them numbers so that if we rolled that number, it would be that one.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm gonna use my smallest D10.
Oh god, that's gonna be so hard for the camera to see. Bring those over here for a second. Just look at this.
I'm gonna use my smallest D10 I have. There you go, there's a D10.
Oh my god. Alright, well, roll it.
Alright, this is for the first hit. It's an 8.
It's an 8.
Second hit is a 6.
I can't even find it. Where is it? There it is. It's a 6.
And lastly,
That's a 3. Alright, so it does not affect your charge range.
nope.
I gotta watch this back to see which numbers those are.
Did you do reanimations?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I was paying attention.
Oh, that last one.
Oh, yeah.
That actually survives.
No, the 3 would survive, so it's the first 2.
8 and 6.
Yes.
8 and 6. Alright, so I'll just pick those 2 out then.
Alright, moving on to Tyranid turn 2 second phase, rolling for how many warp charges I have available to me. 4 again, so 8 total. Alright, for my second phase, this flying hive turn is going to use Warp Lance at the spider.
Trying to get rid of my scarab factory.
Exactly. I need 2 warp charges successes to make it go off. So looking for 4s and ups, and double 6s peril me. I'm using 4 dice out of my 8 pool. And I, again, do not succeed. I only have 1 success, so that power does not go off.
Yay!
Alright, I want to now use Paroxysm.
On.
I'll be aiming at the group of warriors.
Alrighty then.
I'll be using 2 dice. 1 success, that's all I need.
Alright. And 2 dicing it. I did not get it.
Okay, Paroxysm goes off then. I'll also cast the Horror.
On.
And I'll be using the Horror on your flying bikes.
Cool. My Tomb Blades.
Yep. Again, I only need 1 success. Looking for 4 and ups, double 6s peril. Got 1 6, it succeeds.
And go. Nope, it succeeds.
Okay. The Horror, you need to make a leadership test with a -2 modifier.
With -2.
-2 modifier, yep.
Alright. So
So your leadership 8.
8. With a 9, I don't make it.
Alright.
Why are you the most cowardly of bikes? Always.
So your bikes are considered pinned
Alright.
until the end of your turn.
Cool.
And your Paroxysm also goes into effect. I need to roll a d3. And your weapon skill and ballistic skill are reduced by that number. They're reduced by 3.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, our rules lawyer Tom has informed us that bikes cannot be pinned, so they were actually ineligible to be a target. So that being said, the target was moved to Mike's immortal group here up in this ruin, and their leadership is identical, so the results still stand. They've just been moved to a pinning status on the immortals.
Yep. So, our bad for not knowing that rule. So, meh. It's just been moved.
So into Tyranid shooting phase for turn 2, this Hive Tyrant is going to shoot directly at the Canoptic Spider.
No!
Again, targeting perfectly centered.
My baby maker.
Let's see if I scatter anywhere. I do not. It's
Damn
a
it.
direct impact.
Alright.
2's the wound.
2.
So that's a wound.
Alright. I believe 3 up. 3. Yay!
Son of a bitch.
It lives for now. It's got 1 wound left.
So you kill it on your turn, spawning some.
Oh, absolutely. It was doomed from the start.
Alright. Well within range. Hive Tyrant is going to shoot. I will kill the spider. That makes more creepy robo bugs.
No, it's adorable.
Okay.
I want to see it wear a water droplet as a hat, like most spiders do. It's
Okay.
too big for that, unfortunately. But I
Okay.
think they have the technology for it.
Okay, you got 6 shots, twin linked, hitting on 3s. This is a very small space. Okay, got the nice twin linked. Get those 2 1s out of there. Nice.
You did it.
So those are all hits. Wounding on 4s. This is where I didn't do anything last time.
You got 2.
2 wounds.
Alright, so it's 2 3-ups.
Yep.
Made it!
Son of a bitch.
Yay! It lives to die on my turn.
Alright. So I got my Carnifex here. He's going to shoot his 1 grenade. He's going to aim for this guy right here. That way he can get this 1 warrior and this group. Hopefully, maybe, without scattering.
And because that's a template, if it hits the,
Scarabs that take double damage from it.
Got it.
Alright, please don't scatter. If so, scatter more into the scarabs. Direct impact.
Yep. That would have scattered a bunch.
For my weapon, for the grenade spike to damage these guys, I'm looking for a 5 to wound. For damaging this little swarm here, I'm looking for 4s. For the swarm, I'm rolling a blue dice and green for the Necron.
Alrighty then.
All appropriate. There we go. I got a 5 for the Necron. Did not hit the bugs.
Alright, so my Necron's save of, I believe, a 4-up. Did that get to save?
Yeah, it's
Alright, cool.
You should get your armor save.
5. Yay.
Alright, this group of warriors here is going to be shooting into this group here, the HQ unit of his Lich Guard. Yeah, Lich Guard and your Overlord.
Yep.
Alright, to do any sort of hits, I need 4s, and then for wounds, I need 5s. I get 9 shots to make it happen. Doesn't look so good. 4s to hit, so I only have 3.
Numbers.
Alright, to wound, I need 5s. 5 ups, here we go. Nope.
No, not at all.
So, just a bunch of taking off the walls.
Woo!
Alrighty then.
Anyone else shooting or running?
Oh, running. Yeah. Yeah, my Carnifex is gonna run.
How far?
How far does he get? It's 5 inches.
5 inches.
That's
Not a 1.
not a 1. But that was the worst.
And your other melee group, are they doing anything?
Yeah, they're gonna be charging.
Ah.
At least attempting to, anyway. So 5 inches kind of gets him right there. This group of 3 warriors will be the first to declare their charge. They have a 9-inch charge to this warrior.
And I, as he's also charging with his Carnifex, I'm gonna, because it's a 9-inch charge, I'm gonna hold off on my Overwatch. Hopefully he doesn't make it. Let's find out. That was dumb of me.
Alright, looking for 9 or higher. I do not get it. So I do not make that charge.
Alright. So, and then the
Yep.
2-inch guy, he's
Yep.
gonna make it.
Well, I still have to roll it.
Oh, you do? I thought with 2 inches he just does
You don't
it.
have to, because technically there's nothing impeding it. You're gonna make it.
Alright, so charge is declared. You need to do your Overwatch.
Yup. So, well, bam. I need 18 dice. They're all within 12. So I'll roll this and then I'll roll again. Alright, so I got 1. And let's see if I get it again. Woo! I got 1. Yay. I have 1 extra dice.
Alright, that's fine. You didn't wound anymore, so.
Alright, cool.
Or more hit anymore, so.
So, I accidentally had 1 extra dice, but either way, only hit once, so. Wounding! No.
No wounds.
No wounds. Yay! I was effective.
Almost as effective as my charge.
Yeah.
Here. So I have my. First off, I get my slam. Not my slam.
Hammer of Wrath.
Hammer Wrath. How many Hammer Wraths do I get?
Oh, he's got a variable number?
Yes, he has the Living Battering Ram special, which states all his Hammer of Wraths are D3 instead of just 1.
So,
Cool.
1d3 to see how many Hammer Wraths I gain on you.
3. Ow.
For those, I'm hitting on 3s, or is it automatically hit?
They automatically hit.
So I'm wounding on 2s.
Yes, because you are Strength 9 Carnifex.
Ow.
All his attacks are insta-death to you.
Wounding on 2s. 3
All
wounds.
And they're all insta-death, so I'm bring.
Hammer of Wrath does not have an AP value, so you get your 4 up.
Oh, I do.
Sweet.
It's his other attacks are AP2.
That's
Oh,
everything else I can do.
damn. So 4 ups. 2 live. And that's a 1, so I get to re-roll that because of.
Did you not on your reanimation?
That was your armor.
Oh, that was my armor?
Now you roll your reanimation for that guy.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a 4 up for your one dude that might die.
Okay. Yeah.
5 up.
Alright, 5 up.
5 up. Either way, it's a 6.
Yep, so good job.
Yay, no
dies.
one died.
Scott, are you using your Crushing Claws, which makes you Initiative 1? Or are you going at Initiative 2 with the Warriors?
No, I'll use my crushing claws.
Alright, so Mike, Warriors strike first.
Alright. And there is no.
You have a pylon.
I do have a
Initiative
pylon.
step pylon.
Alright, so I will pause real quick and do that. Alright, so because of paroxysm earlier, my weapon skill is lowered drastically
To 1.
to 1. Ow! Alright, so I'll be rolling 6 dice. Hopefully, I roll 5s on all of them. I got 2. 2 6s. Huzzah. Now, do I wound with these? What am I rolling for?
6s.
Sweet. Glorious. I got 1. Your save.
3 up armor.
3 up armor. Whoa. Yeah.
You did it. This is going to be a back and forth between us. I see this now. Alright, that's my turn. Now it is time for your lobster claws of doom.
Crushing claws, sir. Crushing claws. Perfect against metal people.
Metal people. So, is your dice ready?
So I have 4 attacks, correct?
5 attacks.
5 attacks.
3 base, 1 for charging, and 1 for having 2 different melee weapons.
So I have 5 attacks, 3 base, 1 for charging, and 1 for having 2 melee weapons. Hitting on 3s. Missed 2. Set phase.
Yeah, you got 3.
I got 2 6s and a 5, which sounds awfully familiar from my last game. So I'm wounding on 2s. Only
Nice. 2. And these are insta-death ones?
Absolutely, sir.
Alright, so it's going right to reanimations. So I don't get any standard saves.
Yep, because they are AP2.
Alright, and because it's insta-kill?
It drops it from a 4 to a 5.
Alright, so 5 ups. 1 and a reroll because of that 1. Oh, yes. No one dies.
Okay.
Successful combat. Is there now an end of that pylon?
Yes, there
Yes,
would be
absolutely.
an end of combat pylon.
Alright, cool. So I'll move all my men's. Alright, so end of Tyranid turn 2.
Yes.
And does it explode? Is this what ends my spider? No.
Nope.
No, it is not.
Okay, at the end of my turn, I did not gain any victory points, so I'm still at 1, Mike is still at 2, and it goes into Necron's turn 2.
And are you getting rid of any objectives this turn?
I am. I'm going to get rid of secure objective 4.
Alrighty then. Sure you're not going to have one of them land?
Absolutely not.
Oh, why not?
Not at the moment. There's nothing over there that can shoot me right now, so I'm not worried about it.
Oh. Alright, well. On to my turn 2. Alright, so Necron turn 2, bottom of round 2, and here is the results of my movement phase. My mother spider has finally decided to get up and go do something, so she's hopefully going to get a good charge on that Carnifex. My swarms are getting ready to hopefully devour that Carnifex over there. The Tomb Blades have moved over from here to behind the Carnifex to hopefully shoot it, maybe charge it if necessary, and then kind of wander away into the background and grab some points. And my Lich Guard and Overlord have moved out and are ready to charge and hopefully rip it to shreds.
Now, why would you be so interested in killing one of my beasts right now, Mike?
Oh, well, you bring up an excellent point. So, at the start of my turn, I rolled for 2 new objectives. One is Big Game Hunter, where I have to kill a monstrous creature in any portion of my turn. So, Carnifexes just so happen to be monstrous creatures. The other objective I rolled for, which isn't as prevalent right now, is destroy an enemy unit in the shooting phase. Any enemy unit.
Overwhelming firepower.
Yes, I will not be able to do that. At least I will likely not be able to do that this turn. So, But I'm hopefully going to kill it with overwhelming force, either on this side or on that side. One of the two. Alright, so shooting phase, starting off with my Necron warriors. Unfortunately, only 3 of them can fire at the Carnifex because of building geometry. It's these 3 right there. And one of them is within 12 inches, so 4 attacks. Woo! 2 hits, unless 3s do anything against that giant-ass Carnifex. Alright, so now to wound. And I hit with 3, because yay. And now to wound, I'm looking for 6s. Let's go. None of them. Alright, so good job. On to my Tomb Blades. They're definitely within 12, so 6 shots. And twin linked. I remember this time. That one is, there we go. So, yay. I believe they're ballistic skill 4, because everything is ballistic skill 4. So, there we go. 5 hits. And let me reroll that 1. 6 hits. Wounding on 6. On 5.
One better weapon than your...
It is a 1 better weapon, I almost forgot. Thank you. And 1 wound.
3 up armor! 3 up armor says get it! Yeah!
You need it. Alright, so good job, guys.
So much for your shooting phase!
So much for my shooting phase.
Does your canopy expire once it fire?
Wait, no, I almost forgot. My immortals are within 24 inches of that group of warriors. Or at least some of them are. Alright, so thankfully, 3 of my immortals can in fact get shots off on this warrior group. That'd be this guy, and this guy. So I'll be 3 shots. Hitting on 3s.
6s.
6s, they're snap firing. Yes, thank you. Damn it. So, 1, and wounding on... What is their toughness? 3s?
Their toughness 4, but your gun is strength 5.
So
You're finding the better
You're
guns.
doing that thing.
Sweet, so wounding on 3s. 1 wound. Do you save?
4 up armor save.
5 up cover. It is a D4 gun.
Alright, 5 up cover. Huh. That'll be a 6.
6. You succeed.
I do.
I've done no damage in shootings.
And the reason they got cover is your one model that isn't in terrain and the melee he's shooting through.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even have a question. I'm all up in that building and all up through that.
Well, it's for other people, because technically your guys are manning the building. They wouldn't worry about the building for the cover save.
Ah. Cool.
It's the fact you fired with people outside of it, too, that got the cover save.
Ah. Alright. Now I understand the why. On to charging. Because I'm not going to run anyone. Charging! Because it can't attack me with Overwatch, because its only distance weapon is a blast. I'm just going to start with my bikes. So, 2. Do they make it? They do. It's a 4-inch charge.
Yeah.
Boop. Boop. Boop.
3 Hammer of Wraths.
3! Yay. Next. So do I do that
Hammer of
first?
Wrath. No, you have to get everything charged first,
Alright.
and then you go into each individual melee.
Cool. Next, these guys who have I need a tape measure. I forgot the actual number.
7-inch is what you said before.
I did. Thank you. But let me just make sure. I hate that button. Yep, 7-inch. So 7-inch charge. They make it with 9 inches. Go forth, anime dude. Alright, here's where I actually have to start. So let me move the rest of them. There we go. That's all them. And lastly, my slightly damaged Canoptic Spider making a 9-inch charge, which is a total of an 11-inch charge because of the crater. So. No. 7 inches does not move a spider. So, that's everyone that's in that melee. I'm going to charge my Canoptic Scarabs next. And they're all around it within 2. So I'm just going to roll anyway. 6. So, shifts. That's everyone that's charging this turn. Starting with Hammer of Wraths at 10. So that's 6.
No, you only have
3.
yes. You only get 1 Hammer of Wrath per guy.
Ah, all right.
Because you don't have the living battering ram special rule.
No, I do not. And what am I rolling for these? Because it's been a while.
You automatically hit, and then it's your strength versus toughness to wound.
Cool. So automatically hit. So my toughness, wait, my strength. That's the one. Which is for these guys. I think they're still the 4s because they're just normal warriors on bikes. What is your toughness?
6.
6. So I'm rolling a 6 to wound. Thank you. So 1 wound.
3 up armor.
Yep.
Go. Yay.
That 3 up is what's gonna take so damn long to kill.
You
this
have an
thing.
insta-kill weapon.
Well, they're not insta-kill, they're AP2.
Alright, whatever.
They don't insta-kill you.
But I get through my armor.
Yes. That'll do it.
Ah, sweet.
Your war sights.
Yes.
That was
Pretty
your-
sure you're next.
That was his Hammer of Wrath, and everything in there is initiative 2. So check your Overlord, he might be 3.
Alright, let me check. Alright, so I'm gonna let my Overlord lead my attacks, my numerous attacks. He's got 4 going on, hitting on 3s. 1 miss. Wounding on, I believe you said 5s?
Yep.
Wounding on 5s. 1 wound. Gonna do your save. It's
Your
AP.
Hyperface Sword is
I
AP3.
don't get one.
So you don't
It's
get
an
one.
It's an
Yeah.
automatic wound.
So it's just
You traded your shooting attack for an AP3 weapon.
sweet.
So 1 wound.
How many wounds does your guy have?
3. 4? 4.
4,
wounds.
Sweet. So that's my Overlord out of the way. Alright, so on to my Lich Guard with their glorious 15 attacks hitting on 3s. Let her rip. Alright, so nope. 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 So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits, wounding on threes. So 9 hits, wounding on threes. Whoop. 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 Alright, sweet. So 2, 4, 6 wounds.
It's enough to kill the Carnifex. But the Carnifex, before it dies, gets to strike back. So where do you want to put your attacks?
The bikes. Okay. I'm hitting on 4s.
Yes.
Hitting on 4s with my 4 attacks. One hit. Wounding on 2s. 1 wound.
Alright. And they do in fact get reanimation, but do they get their save from this?
No, it is AP2. He's a monstrous creature.
Right, and is it technically an insta-death one?
No.
Sweet.
He's
So
only strength 9 against them.
4 up. Reroll, because it's a 1. 1 die. No, 1 gets a wound. Do they
Their
have
bikes
2?
only have 1 wound.
Yeah, I guess you're correct.
So a bike dies.
Do you want shorty, mid, or tall?
Goldilocks.
Here you go. Death pile.
And the Carnifex.
Here is your Carney of Faxes. Oh, no, get back up. You're fine.
200-point death ball.
Yep.
205-point death ball.
Alright, well, yay! I got a point because I slayed a big game.
Yep. You have another melee to go through.
I do.
You're also going to consolidate out of that combat.
Shall I consolidate now or after the...
Just don't forget to do it, either which way.
I'm gonna forget to do it, so I'm gonna do it now. So that's a roll for...
Yeah, you get 1d6 per unit, and that's you consolidate that many inches.
Alright, cool. So starting with the leadership group. 1 inch. And the bikers. 6 inches. Alright, cool. Alright, so after the move, here they are. On to that combat. Starting with the Scarab. So everyone in this combat has the same initiative step, but we're just starting with my groups. So starting with the Scarabs, 25 total attacks, hitting on 4s and wounding on 6s. But first off, god damn, that's a lot of dice.
So you attack with what? 3 orc boys?
You know, you're not wrong.
5.
Oh, missed that 3. There we go. That should be it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 hits. Alright, 6 is to wound. I got 2.
Yeah.
That roll.
You rolled 1.
I rolled that one, so 2. You want 3 ups?
2 3-ups.
Wait, for wounding, for entropic strike.
Just wounding. There would be nothing.
1 wound.
Okay. Alright, so on to my warriors attacking, and unfortunately, still due to the effects of, what was it again?
Paroxysm.
Paroxysm. They're still at weapon skill 1. How sad. So, 8 dice, hitting on 5s. 4. Wounding on 6s. 1.
Armor save. 3 up.
Oh.
1. Another wound.
Cool.
Halfway there.
Halfway there. Whoa! Beating the shit out of that thing. Now it gets to attack.
Yep.
So
And you can choose to put your attacks on either the Scarabs or the Warriors.
It'll be the Scarabs.
alright.
Yep. Make it. So 4 attacks hitting on 3s. All hit.
Nice. I love that group of 3s.
Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds.
All right. And each scarab model has 3 wounds.
Yes.
Sweet. So
2 die. Strength 9 versus tough 3. So 2 bases are removed.
Cool. All right, so I technically lost this combat by 4. So I have to do a leadership for my warriors. My scarabs don't got to worry about anything because they're fearless. And so if I lose this, thankfully my warriors won't get run down because the scarabs will still be in combat. So, 6 and below. It's a 5. I did it. Yeah. Sweet. So everyone stays happy and in combat. Okay, well maybe not happy, but definitely in combat still. That is... Do you have any other things?
It's your turn, man. You don't have any more combat, you don't have any more charges, so
That's the end of my turn 2. On to Tyranids' turn 3. But...
Does it explode?
Does that explode? Because
Kill
I'm
your
still
bloody
within
spider.
3 inches.
D6 strength 4 hits.
Alright, 2 hits.
You are tough 6, so you are looking for 6s to wound.
Alright,
1 wound.
1 wound.
Your free up armor.
Oh, okay. My heart. Alright, well, he lives to
Die another turn.
die another turn. Maybe next one, I don't know. Alright, well, that was close.
Objectives you scored and objectives you want to get rid of.
Alright, so objectives I scored were Big Game Hunter, and that's it for this turn. Objective I want to get rid of is kill something in the shooting phase.
Big gun.
Overwhelming firepower.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to do that. Because I kind of want to just chase things down and mulch them. On to turn 3.
Okay, for Tyranid, turn 3 movement, my group of 3 warriors have backpedaled 6 inches to avoid, Mike's ball of death.
Yay, death ball.
Meanwhile, this group of warriors has moved up to very close range charge into this group of warriors and join the furball. Meanwhile, the flying hive turrets have both taken 90-degree turns, both vector striking this one particular unit.
Oh no.
So onward to the vector
They're
strikes.
both surprisingly close to the edge.
Yes, but they're not tough. Okay, vector strike for the HQ half tyrant. How many do I gain? I gain 3.
Alright.
Alright, and for my new hive tyrant, how many do I gain?
2.
Cool.
Nifty. So vector striking, I'm hitting on 3s.
You automatically hit you when you're on 2.
Oh, okay, wounding on 2s.
6 versus 4.
Okay, wounding on 2s then. Skipping the hitting phase. Oh. 3 wounds.
Oh no.
And for the other guy, 1 wound.
Alright.
4 total.
Alright, so 4 up reanimations because the AP basically makes me ignore my armor save. So, woo! Spinny! Alright, yay. 3 survive, 1 dies.
Yeah, better than nothing.
Yep.
And that is randomly allocated.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D5.
Oh, reroll
So
all
reroll
6s.
Reroll 6.
4.
Okay, so the middleman.
In the middle.
Which is unfortunate, because then I have to, like, adjust people.
Yes. Okay, onward to psychic phase. How many charges do I gain? 5. One better than last time.
Yay.
For a total of 9. Okay. Starting out, I will be doing a warp blast on your Canoptic Spider.
No, it can't even make babies anymore.
I don't care. Yes. My new tactical objective is that I must get off a psychic power during my psychic phase. If I get 3 psychic powers off, I get to roll a D3 for victory points.
That is a really surprisingly simple one.
Yes.
Wow. Alright, well, let her rip.
I'm using 4 dice. I'm looking for 4 ups. Double 6 is peril. I need 2 to succeed. And I got 2 successes.
Alright.
No perils.
And I will attempt to fix that
With 3 dice.
with 3 dice. I don't.
Alright, so that goes off. Let's see if it scatters anywhere.
Should have saved more of those for paroxysm.
Alright, so again, aiming dead center. Do I scatter? I do scatter.
Oh.
Weapon skill of my guy is
Ballistic skill is
4. So I only go 3 inches off
In that direction.
that direction from center.
Get this out of here.
Which should clear your thing, I think.
Impartial party. Go.
So center 3 inches. Do it.
You do it.
So like this. This. That would be a miss.
No, there you go.
By less than an inch.
Alright, well, that missed. But the power did go off.
Yes, you did successfully manifest the power.
Alright. Okie dokie. Then I shall be using Paroxysm
Oh, goody.
on your group of warriors. And I'll be using 2 dice on that.
And you only need 1 success?
We'll only need 1 success. And 4 ups, double 6 is peril. 2 successes.
Ah. Damn it, only 1.
So, Paroxysm goes off. Alright, and last I'll be casting the Horror on your Immortals.
Alright, and I have no dice to counter this one. So,
And I have
it's all you.
3 dice left. I'll be using all 3. And again, 4 ups, double 6s, peril me. I got double 6, peril, 3 successes.
Well, it definitely goes off.
So, peril 1.
okay. I can tell you right now that it's an automatic wound, and then you have to do a leadership test. If you fail the leadership test, the model is removed from play as a
Ooh.
casualty.
There you
As
go.
it is sucked into the warp.
Woo!
Alright, so automatic wound.
And hey, you got off 3,
I did. So my leadership is 10.
Oh, that's your HQ guy that did the horror, right?
Who did your horror?
It would have been my HQ.
So you so far successfully manifested your 3 peppers, though.
I might lose my HQ.
In the process.
So, you'll get a bunch of points. I'll get Slay the Warlord if this goes through.
If he fails.
If he fails, yes.
And my leadership, I think I believe, is 10.
To have turn leadership 10.
Alright. Leadership test. Leadership 10. I passed with a 4.
Damn it. Really hoping there.
But at the end of the psychic phase, you have to do a grounding test.
And I get a armor. Do I not?
No. You wouldn't, it's no saves allowed.
No,
of any
save
kind.
buffs. Alright.
Because you are simply just gone.
Didn't my high tower already have a wound?
Alright, so after a little bit of delegation, we remembered that this one, I shot it at the very beginning of the game, so it does have, in fact, have 2 wounds on it. And now on to all the results of the psychic phase. So these guys have to do a leadership.
Yep. 2 off your 10.
So 8. Make it with a 6.
Okay, so they are not pinned.
Nope.
And I need to roll a 1d3 to see how many skill points you lose from your warriors. Only 1.
Ah, goody. It's not a 3 this time.
Alright, that ends my psychic phase. I have to make a grounding test. Alright, so I'm doing a grounding test. I'm looking for 3-ups.
Yep,
Not
three
to
is
not
in
to
the
fall out of the air. So 3-ups. 2 falls out of the air.
Ooh.
The strength 9 ignores all armor and invul saves, but you get doesn't ignore invul. It ignores cover and armor.
Alright, so I got a 5-up, feel no pain.
Well, you still have to see if you wound on a 2.
Alright, so I wound on a 2. I wound.
Okay.
5-up, feel no pain. Nope, take another wound.
He's on the ground.
And how many wounds does it have?
1 left.
Oh.
Okay, starting out my shooting phase, my flying high tyrant that's actually flying right now, is going to use his flamer ability. And he's going to hit this unit going down, so it'll be 3 models he can hit.
Guy on the top floor, guy on the first floor, and guy outside.
And that is wounding on 2s. 3 wounds.
Alright. My saves.
3 armor.
3 ups. Well, 2 make it. And 1 has to do a reanimation. 1 has to do a reanimation. God damn it. 1 dies.
Closest model.
Yes? No?
Whichever one is the closest model.
Alright, here you go. Dead pile.
Alright, now my other high tyrant, which is now grounded, will now shoot into this unit. 6 shots, twin linked, hitting on 3s. Twin linked 1.
God damn.
Wounding on
2s, because it's strength 6.
6 wounds.
Damn.
And 6 3-ups.
Alright. Armor save away! So, 4 saves. And 2 hopefuls for reanimation. 1 reanimation, 1 more dies.
Do the one in the building.
Yeah.
His closest model.
You mind grabbing him? There's a building in the way. I cannot. Alright, well, 2 left.
My guys over there are within range. They will shoot into your ball of
Hate.
death. So 9 shots, hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s, if memory serves. Just double check my count here. Yep, 9. Miss. Not bad. 6
Alright, wounding.
on 5s. Miss.
So
Hey,
3.
look, 2 6s and a 5.
Alright. So, 3 ups. Yes.
Fine.
Perfectly fine.
Okay, that's the end of my shooting phase.
Morale test.
Because they lost quite a few.
You lost half their unit in 1 phase.
Yep. So, would that be reduced to...
No, it's still your
Okay, so
leadership.
10. Made it with a 7. So,
Alright,
they're doing just fine. Well, it's objective based.
going on to my declaring a charge into this melee. So I need, it's a 2-inch charge, so it's an automatic pass.
You might want to roll both just to get the other 2 in.
Absolutely. Got an
8 inches.
charge.
They get in.
So they can get in and then wrap around.
Yep. So I impale my wrist on a building. Claws and teeth. Alright, so they just charged and they have a higher initiative than anyone else in that combat. Warriors would go first. So if my warriors go first, they're charging. They have 2 melee weapons each. So 5 attacks total, so a total of 15 Melee attacks hitting on 3s. Miss. Only 4 misses.
Ooh.
So 11 total hits.
Oh, who are you hitting, by the way? The warriors?
Your warriors.
All right, cool.
And I will be wounding on 4s. If I get a 6, it's a rend.
Sounds like a plan.
Well, miss. Miss. So 3 regular
normal,
and 1 rend.
Which one are you doing first?
You're doing the normals. And
Yeah.
then rend.
All right, cool. Thank you. So, normals, 4 ups. 1, 2.
You might as well just add
Three,
the other.
Yeah, might as well. So 3 reanimations. I can re-roll 2 of those. Make 2, 1 dies. Yeah. Bleh.
Alright. The next initiative step would be step 2. That would be
Everything else. Here, you've got dice in front of you. Want to do your big guy?
he has 4 attacks.
You're gonna sink them all into the scare swarms.
Yep. So that would be hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s. 1 miss. And wounding on 2s. 3 wounds.
Alrighty then.
And they don't have reanimation, so that's just 3 dead bases for the scarabs.
Which means the scarabs are all gone.
Yes, but they get the strike back before, they're gone.
Yeah, they do. Alright, so my Canoptic Scarabs, each going for 4 attacks, and because the majority weapon skill now for Scott's Tyranids is 5, I am now hitting on 5s. Yay! But that doesn't matter if I roll crap. Okay, maybe not. It was worse than it was better than I thought it was. Alright, so 2, 4, 6 hits. Wounding on still 6s because it's the big guy.
Yeah.
1. And I'm just going to treat that as a 3. So
Yep.
1. I believe yours 3 up?
Yep, 3 up armor save. Whoa. Fail.
Yay!
Another wound.
He's now at 3 wounds. I have to move one of your dudes to get at his dice.
Is it 3 wounds?
He has 4 wounds.
Yeah,
This is 4.
so it's a total of 4 wounds on that guy.
Alright.
Not quite dead yet.
But your warriors get to go.
Yes, now into my warriors of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them.
Some of them have to put the attacks into the warriors because they're in base contact with them.
Well, really?
Yeah. If they're in base contact with Scott's warriors and not the Carnifex, they have to put attacks into the warriors.
Alright. So that'd be 1, 2, 3 technically. Wait, do I have a pile in for this iteration?
Well, if they're already in base contact, they don't pile in any further.
Alright. This guy's the one floater. Outside of that, everyone's in base contact. Alright, so starting off with my 4 Necron warriors into the Carnifex, hitting on 4s, because I lost 1 skill point from paroxysm. And 2 hits, wounding on 6s, because it's a Carnifex, and no wounds. Now for the warriors, hitting on 4. So 2 made it. And wounding on, I believe it, 4. 1 wound.
Okay.
Armor?
4 up armor. Whoop. Made it.
You made it. I lost combat
Yes, you're
because these 3 are now
very gone.
very dead, which is unfortunate.
So there's 9 wounds right there. You
Um,
lost 1 other warrior, but you dealt 1 wound. So leadership down by 9.
Okay, so I have to get, what, a 1 on
Yeah.
2 dice?
Double 1 is insanely courage, always stays.
Oh, okay.
So,
I didn't do that.
okay. It's initiative roll off. Scott's highest initiative is 4 versus your 2.
That was fine. But my warriors were initiative 5.
Yeah. Well,
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Alright, so initiative roll off to see if he runs down my Necron warriors. Well, they are the super dead. Damn it.
And my warriors and Carfax get a
Consolidation.
Warrior consolidation. 1 inch.
Alright.
Carfax consolidation. 5 inches.
Something's not quite right there. The big slow one moves faster.
Well,
be fair, the
the warriors
warriors-
are tired. They just went and charged down all your warriors.
Yeah.
they're busy.
They're all done tuckered.
They're busy beating up metal bits.
Yeah. Alright, so as it is the end of Scott's turn 3, does it explode? No, it does not.
And I need to roll for my successful completion of my objective.
Harness will work.
1d3. I get a 2, so 2 victory points to me.
Congrats! And are you getting rid of any of your objectives?
I'll get rid of secure objective 1.
Right there. Alright, so because I entirely forgot about this the first time it came around, rolling to see if my reserves come in. Damn it. Alright, so first off, death marks. Woo! No, they do not come in. And the Doom Scythe. No, they do not come in.
You just rolled 2 1s.
I just rolled 2 1s! Alright, so Necron movement for turn 3. My Warlord group has moved up to hopefully get it. It's an iffy charge, but they'll try for it anyway. Yep, my Necron warrior group here have just all got cozy in that building defending that Skyfire Nexus. Speaking of which, my Tomb Blades have stumbled upon yet another Skyfire Nexus. Unfortunately, the only thing in firing range, or maybe firing range, I haven't actually measured it out, is on the ground. So, yay, but they have other things in mind. And my spider is desperately trying to get to cover and away from the things that will shred it to bits. Speaking of shredding to bits, these 2 immortals have stepped up to the flying hive tyrant that is finally on the ground and intend to shoot it and then possibly charge it. Hopefully, they will not immediately die. I wish them luck. Alright, so my new objectives for this round is, once again, I have reclaim and recapture for the odd ones. So 5, 3, and 1 right here, and Code of Combat, which I have to get this guy to issue a challenge to one of those 2 flying monstrosities. One of those is a lot more likely than the other to occur, and I still have capture point 3. Onwards to shooting phase. Alright, so starting off shooting phase with my warriors firing into some warriors. Now, unfortunately, only 8 of these are within distance to effectively shoot. These 2 here at the end just don't make it and are looking the wrong way. Now, these 2 at the bottom here would be shooting through this group here to get to them, giving them a cover save, but they've got a 4-up save anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So either way, 8 dice, hitting on 3s. Alright.
Nice.
6 hits. Wounding on 4s. Alright, not quite as nice. 2.
2 4-up armor saves. Nope.
Oh, sweet. So 2 wounds.
The closest model takes the wounds first.
They're in a perfect line. To a perfect line.
Okay, so you declare which one's the closest, and that one takes the wounds first.
Ah, I get what you're saying. One will take 2.
Yeah.
I get you.
Alright, cool. So that's how that works. And the next shooting combat, way over here, is my Immortals going pew pew at the flying Hive Tyrant. So, and they happen to be within 12 inches. So, damn it, what's the other one? Rapid Fire, that's the one. Hitting on 3s. Missed once. Wounding on 5s. One hit.
1 3-up armor save. Got it.
Damn.
Hive Tyrant lives to fight another phase.
You're on like... It only has 1 wound left, doesn't it?
Yep.
Ah.
Along with the Carnifex.
I want it. Alright, Alright. I keep mentally breaking up the shooting and running phases in my head. I know it's the same phase, but that's just how I collect it. So these guys are going to turbo boost over to the 3. And the spider's going to run. They are hopefully going to be able to charge later. So let's see how far the spider runs. 6 inches, not bad. And remind me, the turbo boost is they just move a distance? Alright, sweet. So I'll move everyone and show you guys the results. Alright, so results of the running. My Canoptic Spider has just moved up along the bastion, and my Tomb Blades have turbo boosted up to 0.3. And yay! They'll just kind of sit there for the rest of the game.
Just a reminder, Mike, that is a sabotage thing. At the end of your turn, it might explode.
Yup. God damn it. Alright, so on to Assault. And my declaring charges. So, we're going with this possible combat first. This entire group charging into that group. It's a 10-inch charge. Hopefully I'll make it. But even before I even try,
I get Overwatch.
yup.
Okay, with Overwatch, I'm hitting on 6s, so I need any number of 6s to kind of clink the Necron charge. And I didn't get a single one.
Wow, nice. Now, my attempted charge. 10 inches. 7. I did not make it.
Yeah, no,
Oh well.
that doesn't go anywhere.
Nope. All right, so on to the other charge over here. So you get Overwatch on this one as
Yes.
well.
It's got guns.
It does in fact have guns.
So you declare the charge with those 2 guys?
Absolutely.
Alright. Need 6s to hit. I got 1 6.
All right.
2 up.
Twin linked.
Quickly, go on.
Oh God.
Try again. I already got 1 hit. Do I get more? No, I do not.
Yay!
I just smacked my warrior. 2 up for wounds. Got a wound.
All right. Now is that a straight to?
No, it's AP nothing.
Okay.
So you have your armor. Then you have your reanimate.
All right. So 3 up. Nope. Reanimation. Nope. 1 dies.
But the charge succeeds.
Yep. Plink you. Whoa! Get him.
Okay, my Hive Tyrant with its initiative 5 will go first. That will be hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s. 4 attacks. So 3 hits.
Ugh.
Now wounding on 2s. 3
Well,
wounds.
damn. So, because it's strength 8, do I even get a...
Yeah, you still get your reanimation protocol.
Okay, but not the straight save.
It's AP2 because he's a monstrous creature. Monstrous creatures attacks are AP2.
Alright, cool.
So let's just
So,
go straight to reanimation.
reanimation! Wow. 1. He's dead.
Very.
So I'll just pull him. Feel free to move your dude around.
D6 consolidate.
Consolidation. 2. 2.
The most effective combat.
The best part is I get to adjust my angle of my hive tyrant
Yep, you can turn
Oh.
it 360 degrees.
Damn it.
and move it 2 inches.
Okay.
Alright, well. That helped you way more than it did me.
It did. It really, really did.
Damn it.
Thanks.
Well, that is the end of my turn 3. And would you look at that? Does it explode? No.
Nope.
It does not explode. Hallelujah.
Secure objective 3.
I do. I secure objective 3. I get 1 point.
So I got 2.
Because you
Oh, you
didn't
didn't
get 5.
get 5. All right.
Nope. I still need to get 5.
You're going to throw away Honorable Duelist or whatever it's called.
Yes, Code of Combat is just going to go to the wind. I don't need that one.
Yeah.
End of my turn 3.
Okie dokie. Here is Tyranid turn 4. This is movement. My warriors have backed up, retreating from the Necron death ball.
Yeah, no, come closer.
No.
It'll be fine. Perfectly okay.
Over here, my hive tyrant that's still on the ground leaped over here to engage in close quarters with this group of bikes. Meanwhile, my other flying hive tyrant, still in the air, has flown over here to deal with these bikes. My Carnifex has reversed its course, moving it 6 inches over here, trying to catch up with, the other monstrous creature on the board. Meanwhile, my warriors have moved up to finally, at long last, potentially take Objective 4, giving me an objective point.
On to Psychic Phase, I believe.
Yep, Psychic Phase it is. How many points do I gain? Ooh, only 1. So that's 5 total. Cool. Mike, you only have 1 to deny the witch.
I do. Damn it.
Okay, for my first psychic ability attempt, I'm going to be attempting Warp Blast on his Canoptic Spider. Lucky enough, perfectly in range for that drop template, targeting again center of the model. I'm looking for 4-ups to succeed. Double 6s peril me. I'm only using 3 dice.
And you need 2 to do it?
I need 2 to succeed. I get it.
Damn. I only have 1 dice to counter. I'm going to save it for something else so that I can actually attempt to counter.
Okay. I will now use Paroxysm on your jet bike unit.
Alright.
And I will be using... I only have enough range, so I'll only use it. I'll use both my last dice. So, again, 4-ups. Got
God
it.
damn it.
Go ahead, try to deny the witch 1 point.
I didn't.
Alright, Paroxysm is 1d3. Take away your weapons skill and ballistic skill. 3 points.
Ow.
That and attempting to hit your spider without scattering. And
It scatters.
And I would take. There's no ballistic skill take away from that.
You have direct line of sight, you take out your ballistic skill of 4.
So it'd be 5.
5. So it's going
He's
to
gonna
miss.
miss.
It's going to miss entirely. No worries.
And it's not going to hit anything in that direction, so
No.
you don't even have to measure it out.
Oh, yeah, you already did that. All right, cool. So that's the end of psychic phase. Onward to shooting. Onward to my shooting phase. This group of warriors will now shoot into the, the Lich Guard rolling ball of death. I'm looking 4s to hit, and then 5s to wound. This is the wounds on that one warrior. Alright, miss.
You got that one.
Yep. So 6 hits. It's much better than I've been doing. And 5s to wound. 1 wound.
Wow.
That's more likely what I've been doing.
Alright. So, my one 3 up, I believe.
Yep. And you got it. No wounds. Meanwhile, over here. Alright. My Hive Tyrant, which is on the ground, has an assault weapon, so he will fire into this group of bikes. Hitting on 3s. And twin linked.
Well,
Yay.
I actually might not have grabbed enough dice.
And wounding on.
It's strength 6 versus tough 5, so 3s.
Yeah. Wounding on 3s.
Ooh, you get +1 for being on a bike.
Aw.
Ooh.
3 wounds.
Alright. And it's because he's shooting, so he doesn't have the AP.
Yeah.
So, 3 ups. Oh. Alright, so that's 2 reanimations. Made 1. 1 dies.
Closest model.
Closest model. Beep. Live, damn it!
Okay. Next bit of shooting will be this Hive Tyrant. Okay, my second flying Hive Tyrant is going to use its weapon to, again, target the spider, hopefully at long last killing it, targeting center of mass.
What do you have against my canoptic spider?
It's a canoptic spider and it's yours.
That's... You know, I can't find any fault with that argument.
So, again, trying to bullseye it, which I do not. It scatters. Only 3 inches, which we already did this once. It is a miss.
Take it off the
So
base.
it'll just miss.
Oh, goody. Live!
So with that being done, I believe that ends my shooting phase.
Are you running anywhere?
Yeah, I'll be running my Carnifex,
Alright. How far?
4 inches.
Alright.
My Warriors, 4 inches.
Well,
Alright, my Carnifex has moved its 4 inches and adjusted its angle, preparing for hopefully getting into combat with the Hot Canoptic Spider next turn. My Warriors have moved up and claimed Objective 4, which gives me a victory point.
I seem to remember is a scatter field, or what is number 5 again?
It's the one that gives you +1 cover.
Ah,
So, moving on to the assault phase, I'm declaring my Hive Tyrant, which is on the ground, a leaping charge into the last remaining bike.
well, can it be a leaping charge if you leaped already?
No.
Alright, so it's
Just a regular
just
charge.
regular charge. Okay, declaring a regular charge into the bike. I need 6 inches. I did not get it.
Well,
Snake
I
that.
still get my Overwatch.
Yep.
Tom, pass me 2 dice, please. Almost.
50%.
Alright, so just whoop. 2 dice, sitting on 6s. Reroll because of
Twin linked.
Well, I hit once.
Yep.
So wounding on a haven't fired with these guys. 5.
Dave.
There we go.
3 up armor.
Damn, you have 1 wound.
Refuses to die.
By the way, we did do the leadership for that on the shooting phase, right?
No.
No. Whoops. Alright, so, because we forgot, leadership real quick.
You rolled an 8.
Okay, so
Okay.
your leadership 10, your Necrons, remember?
I forgot whether it was on a reduce because there's only one left. Alright, cool.
The only time you take reduce is if you've lost melee or somebody's special rule says so.
Alright, cool. Thank you. Knowing is half the battle. Alright, that charge?
No, that ran.
Ah, alright. And that's the end of this turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Sweet. On to Necron's turn 4. Alright, as it is end of Tyranid's turn 4, does it explode? No. Good job.
Okay, at the end of Tyranid turn 4, I did succeed in taking objective 4, which gives me a victory point. I am getting rid of the victory objective as to make a enemy unit feared and pinned.
Yeah, psychological warfare.
Psychological warfare, that's what it was called. So, and that's about it.
Alright, so starting off the Necron movement phase for turn 4, there's this dice that represents my death marks finally showing up. This is where I want them to hopefully drop in, and hopefully I make it there. So scatter dice, 7 inches that way. So
Yeah, I think you're fine.
think they land on just normal ground.
Yeah.
Little this that way, right there.
You might have a problem with the critter.
I might have a bit of an issue with the crater, but I'll figure that out once I move everyone else. So that's where my death marks are showing up. Alright, so Necron movement phase for turn 4. My ball of death has moved up once again to attempt to get at the warriors. My group of warriors have moved out of the Skyfire Nexus building to attempt to get to this one over here and do something about those two. My Canoptic Spider has moved up to ready a charge against the big guy over there. What's his name again? Carnifex?
Artifacts.
Ah. And finally, as it is turn 4, my flyer shows up, as I forgot to roll for it one turn and failed to roll for it another. So he started right over here at this corner, flew in, and will hopefully unleash hell upon those warriors there. My group of death marks have dropped in right there and are readying to shoot the ever-living hell out of the flying hive tyrant that is currently not flying. And my biker has moved just a little bit back to maybe stay alive and away from the exploding objective. My rolled up objectives for this turn, I got scour the skies, which I have to kill a flying or possibly flying creature. And I got no prisoners, where I have to kill some member of a squad.
Just kill a unit.
I have to kill a unit. So
He's
really,
worth 3.
that's worth 3 points right now. So I'm going for him.
The third point is because he's my HQ.
Yes. So, and I still have reclaim and recapture for the odd numbered ones. So hopefully I can get that 3 point back, and hopefully I can get 5 at some point. Alright, starting off Necron shooting phase with my Tomb Blade with his single shot. Twin linked, making it at the flying hive tyrant. Let's see if this takes it down. Hitting on 3s. Alright, twin linked Twin linked, possibly. Twin linked. Hey, there we go. Hit. Wounding on 5. So, that's 5. That is a just barely sitting on there 5.
Alright, 3-up armor save. Go.
Ah, I was really hoping. Damn. Alright, it still lives. Which means my death marks are all going to fire at it. And onto my death marks, who are now going to fire at the flying hive tyrant. Got 5 dice, hitting on 3s.
Yeah, you knocked that 1-5 back to a 1.
So let me get rid of that. That was from prior. So hitting on 3s, miss once. Now, with their special rule of hunters from hyperspace, they wound on 2s the first round they deep strike. So
4 wounds.
4 wounds. Can you save?
3-up armors. Nope. Died.
Yay!
Feel nothing.
Yeah, I did
Oh, damn it.
feel no pain.
Adaptive biology.
So that was 2 wounds that go through. 2 5-up saves. Nope.
Yay!
3 victory points.
3 victory points to me.
And 1.
And 1 source of psychic energy away. Alright, so then onto my flyer over here. Starting off with its death ray.
Where are you putting it?
No. Right there on top of that one. Alright. Popping it right there.
Potentially getting 2.
Potentially getting 2. Wow, okay, spread. So we've got a 2, a 5, and that way. Alright, so ballistic skill 4, so goes over by 3 inches. Motherfucker.
You didn't do it under.
Poof. Hits that one. Alright, so that's strength 10, AP 1, so that no save there? It's just
You
dead?
still have to
You
wound.
still have to roll a wound.
Oh yeah.
Now,
I wound.
No.
Now it's dead.
Now it died.
Whoop, fuck. I'll put him back. Here you go. No, you did not get injured. Stay. Alright. And now on to my twin-linked Tesla Destructor on that same group. Hitting on 3s. 3 hits. And twin-linked. 3 hits.
5 hits.
I did get a 6.
Yes. Tesla.
I forgot about Tesla. Thank you. So wounding on
Strength 7.
strength 7 versus 5.
4.
4. 3s?
2s.
2s. Damn. Wounding on 2s. 3 wounds.
So this is Malik, right?
Yep. That guy.
It's AP nothing, so 4 up armor saves.
Ah. Not done yet.
Nope.
3 wounds, you said. 4 up armors. 2 wounds saved, only 1 wound given.
Alright.
Close them up.
And now onto the other side of the board. Alright, so my Necron warriors, unfortunately only these group right here can even see the Carnifex to shoot it. These 4 have got the giant bastion in their way. So 6 shots, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 6s because of tough 6. Nothing. And that's all the shooting I can currently do. And I'm not... I will run these guys. Find out how far. One inch! Alright, and then I'll get on to charges made. All right, so they shuffled over an inch, and now on to this possible combat. Now, you don't have anything that can Overwatch, right?
No, I have a blast, and blast can't be used as Overwatch.
All right, so I'm going to make my charge. I would auto pass, but I'm just going to roll anyway. I got a 4. I make it. Our models are too wide for our bases to touch. Oh no.
It's like, my guy, you just impaled your spider's eye through his horn.
Oh no. It's decorative anyway. So my guy gets Hammer of Wrath on initiative 10. See if it wounds. It did not. I needed a 5.
Tough 6, strength 6, wounding
4.
on 4s.
Alright, well.
So you just wounded?
Damn it, I did in fact just wound. God damn it.
Now my 3-up armor. If my monster survives. It does not.
Ooh, yay. Poof. And I get to consolidate.
1 dice.
Yeah, I know. I forgot. I'm getting dice happy again. I'm stupid. 2 inches.
Yeah.
That's what I get. There we go. He has shifted. That's the end of Necron turn 4. At the end of this turn, I got Scour the Skies, no prisoners, and I killed Scott's Warlords. That gets me 3 points.
Brings you up to 7 or 8?
8.
8 total.
And I'm... You know what? I'm gonna go with a clean slate. I'm gonna get rid of Reclaim and Recapture. So I'll be rolling for 3 complete new objectives on my next turn.
Alright.
Yeah, on to Scott's turn 5.
On that note, with Mike's very strong lead in points and my options for things I can do, I'm going to GG.
Oh
Mike
no.
wins, and the Tyranids lose.
Good game.
Good game.
Alright, thanks everyone for watching our video. Please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. Have a good one.